The most important notification for graduates, SSC CGL, for this 2019-20 has come. Many graduates eagerly wait for the notification every year, and as already this year 2019, Government of India has announced that there are about 2.5 lakh vacancies are filled in various central government organizations. Through SSC CGL, we can expect a very good number of vacancies to be filled. Even though they have not announced the number of vacancies, but we can expect a very good number. Thousands of vacancies can be expected to be recruited in this notification. A very good time is there for the students to prepare for this one. As I mentioned, this is the most important notification for all graduates in the country. So in this notification, we can see various levels of posts are to be filled, right from level 8 to level 4. So beautiful vacancies are there in various central government organizations, various central government ministries, and Comptroller and Auditor General, etc., Central Bureau of Investigation. Many beautiful posts are to be filled in this notification with huge salaries and highly anticipated notification, SSC CGL 2019-20. And friends, to apply for this one, the last date is 25th November. You have to apply till then. Online mode you have to apply. And the selection process for this one through written test, various levels of in Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. Tier 1 examination is in the month of March 2nd to 11th, and Tier 2 examination is June 22nd onwards. So a very good time is there for this one. Tier 1 examination, you have 4 full months time. The entire November, entire December, entire January, and entire February. So 4 full months time is there. And for Tier 2 examination, which is to be conducted in the month of June 22nd onwards. So 7.5 months time is there. So the fresh graduates are the graduates who are writing this examination for the very first time. Your first question, the important question is this time is sufficient to crack the examination for the first timers? So my dear friends, I am just telling you, it is very much possible for you to crack this examination because there is a lot of time is there. And let me briefly tell you about the pattern of the examination. The Tier 1 examination has 4 sections: general intelligence and reasoning, quantitative aptitude, general awareness, and general English. Each section will have 25 questions. So with 50 marks, so there are 100 questions with 200 marks, and the time allotted for this one is 60 minutes, 1 hour time. And the Tier 2 examination, which is also to be conducted in online mode, objective examination, even that one, you have quantitative aptitude, you have general English. Quantitative aptitude, you have 100 questions with 200 marks. General English, 200 questions with 200 marks. Each paper is having 2 hours duration. So this is for general posts. For specialist posts like accounts officer and all, they have another statistics subject is there, that is another paper, paper 3. It is like this. So for general posts, you have 2 subjects, quantitative aptitude and reasoning. And this is how this will go. And Tier 3 examination is descriptive examination on English. You have essay writing, you have persist writing, you have letter writing, you have application writing. These are there. So with 1 hour time, 100 marks it is there. So all, if you can observe, in either tier 1, tier 2 or even tier 3, the subjects are the same. The total subjects we can say that it seems to be like 4: quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English and general awareness. General awareness we are saying as one subject, but it is not one subject, it is a mixture of many subjects and a vast section itself. You have social science, you have general science, you have current affairs, social science like history, economy, geography, polity, and you have general science like physics, chemistry, biology, botany and zoology, and you have current affairs, you have static GK. It's a vast subject. So all this put together, only these subjects are there, whether it is tier 1, whether it is tier 2, whether it is tier 3, with different changes, little changes, whether general English is there in tier 1, general English is there in tier 2, then general English is there in tier 3. So objective general English, objective in tier 1 and tier 2. And tier 3 is subjective, it is descriptive, we have to use pen and paper for writing descriptive, letter writing, essay writing, press writing, application, these are all. So if we can understand that this examination is having only 4 sections with different subjects. So by preparing these things, as I said you, for tier 1 examination, which is the most important because many students will get eliminated in this examination itself, 90% lakhs will write and only thousands will be qualified for tier 2 examination. So this is the most important examination for all the students. Many will be eliminated here itself. So if you prepare for all these sections for tier 1 and with more application for tier 2 and tier 3, you are done. So that is what is the important. So 4 months time is there, the complete 4 months time is absolutely sufficient for your preparation. Now let us see how to prepare for this examination, how to plan for this examination. The first and foremost thing what you should have is, I can say, the number 1 point or any students writing this examination is about understanding the examination, the clarity about the examination, and how far you are serious about this examination. So first question yourself how serious you are about this examination, whether you can give your 100% for this examination or not. Question yourself. If you are ready for giving your 100%, for giving all your time for 4 months for tier 1, after that 7.5 months for tier 2, till tier 2, you question yourself, can I dedicate my entire time for this examination? If you are ready for that one, yes, you are done. The next is understanding about the examination, the notification, the pattern. First you apply immediately, then see the notification, see examination patterns. What is the examination? Then see the subjects, then see the syllabus. The detailed syllabus has been mentioned in the notification itself. Please go through the entire syllabus. The next thing is, if you wanted to prepare this examination by sitting at your home, then next thing is collect your material for the examination. My dear friends, remember, this is not a rocket science to be prepared. This is not a different language like French and German to be learned. This is the simple subject sections what you have already seen. The quantitative aptitude which you have studied till your 10th class in your schooling itself. The most of the syllabus in general awareness, whether it is polity, history, geography, economy, or whether it is physics, chemistry, biology, you have studied in your schooling itself. The English, entire English with the grammar you have gone through, you have studied in your schooling. The only subject which you have not studied in your schooling is reasoning. No one has studied reasoning anywhere in any of their academic studies. You can say reasoning only in competitive examinations. The reasoning is very simple, interesting subject even. How effectively you can utilize your intelligence is reasoning. So absolutely there is not at all a problem. So most of the pure maths you might have studied in or trigonometry, geometry, algebra, you might have studied in your schooling. A little recollection of all those things is required. Those subjects are not new. Only thing is the practice. Practice is important. So next is strategy. How to take, how to plan, how to divide our time. Every day how much time I have to spend. 4 months time is there, my dear friends. So before starting, at least you question yourself, how many hours I can sit in a day. 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, depends on you. How much time you can allocate depends on you. It is not the number of hours, but how serious you are at the time. That is important. It is not the only hours. How serious you are, how dedicatedly you are putting your efforts there in those hours is important, my dear friends. So that you have to see, whether it is 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours, you see, and make sure that you are preparing all subject every day. The first thing what you have to do is, in the beginning, if you are a beginner, if you are a first timer, first you try to learn all the topics of all the subjects, especially quantitative aptitude, mathematics, next reasoning, all the subjects, and then English, all the grammar part. That and all you have to learn every day. And you start practicing. Once you have learned, for example, you are learning percentages topic today. Once you start learning the subject, after that learning the basic concepts and all, then start practicing various levels of models of questions. Various models of questions you have to practice, lower level, medium level, high level, like this one. So especially in quantitative aptitude, lower level, medium level, you can expect in tier 1 and higher level in tier 2. Accordingly, you have to finish off your higher level questions even now. And before that one, you have to see the previous papers. This is the most important thing, my dear friends. The previous papers are the most important thing. I am not talking about model papers, I am talking about the previous papers. That you have to know, you should know that what type of questions, in what level of questions, in what way they are asking, how differently they are asking the question, that you should know. So the thing what you have to do is see the previous papers and practice the questions according to those questions. That is what you have to do. So finish off all the things in every day. As I said you, all subjects to be covered, inclusive of general awareness, inclusive of all the topics. As I mentioned, this is a vast syllabus in general awareness, but you have to cover all those things. So you spend time accordingly, and once after 1 month or so, you can finish off all the syllabus, the basic syllabus with questions you can finish off. And after that one, practice all the questions, mixed bag questions you practice, and every day at least 1 to 2 model papers you have to write of tier 1 model. Tier 1 model paper you have to write with the time, that is most important, 1 hour time. So all these 4 sections, 25 questions each, how many you are able to answer? You can write from the day 1 itself, but I suggest you after preparation, after learning some topics, you start preparing these things. So after 1 month, and you start writing all the model paper, and you have to analyze your paper, whatever the question paper you have written, online mode only. Then you analyze the paper and see where you are getting good marks, where you are losing marks, if you are getting less marks, where you have done any mistakes, and you have to recover those things. You have to analyze the entire paper, and wherever you are weak, you just try to make it strong in that area by putting more efforts. That is what you have to do. So after till 1 month, this is what, after 1 month, the entire day is your practice and writing the examination and all other things you have to do. So this is what you have to do. If you do like this, I can surely say within 3 months you can be thorough for this examination. That 1 month is bonus for you. I'm just telling you, even for the first timers, 3 months is sufficient. You have 4 complete months. That extra 1 month is bonus. Give as maximum as possible. Give your best for that one. So every day, whatever the test you are writing, you assume that this is your original examination. If you keep on writing your original examination, which will be conducted on 2nd March onwards, will be your another model paper. If you treat your model paper as your original examination will become your model paper, another model paper. So what you have to do is question yourself whether you are ready for the examination, whether you are serious about your examination. Next, read the entire notification thoroughly and know the pattern of the examination, about the examination thoroughly, and you get all the material, make it ready, you collect all the material, you start preparing all the topics, and you preparing all sections every day, covering all sections every day, and after 1 month, after covering all the topics, you start writing at least a model paper per day and just analyze that model paper and see. These things you have to do, my dear friends. If you are serious about these things, if you can do like this, and qualifying in Tier 1 examination is just a cakewalk for you. Not only Tier 1, after that one you have 3.5 months. Entire March month, April month, May month, and till June 22nd you have time. About 3.5 months time. After that we have continue your preparation after that one. And after that one, Tier 3 examination also is a very simple examination. You can finish off your Tier 3 when you are preparing for Tier 2 itself. So it is very simple examination. Simple examination for those who are seriously preparing. It is difficult examination those who cannot put their efforts, those who feel that they cannot give their 100%, or those who cannot dedicate their time for the examination seriously. It is difficult for them, not for serious students preparing like you. You make it, and it is very simple. So examination time is not a problem for you, and know this one, complete all the sections. As once again I am telling you, even though this is a graduate level examination, but the syllabus is 10th class level. So with the 10th class level standard syllabus, you are writing for graduate level examination with a higher post level 8 to level 4. Various beautiful posts are there. So you join in those things by preparing these things. It is very much possible. Okay.